yeah. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. The card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad being pesto. If you wanna nowhere special, I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dumb make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Chargers. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Set, 390. Check, 59. I got it.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Gordon happy to be back in the fold after reporting to the Chargers on September 26th. You know, the fan base is happy to have Melvin Gordon back as well. Week 5, his first game back, 12 carries, 31 yards. And he certainly figures to be the bell cow in that backfield for the Chargers going forward. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Shot, okay. Black 15.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Shoot.
Switch.
On second down now, it's Gordon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So following the run by Gordon, here's first and 10.
Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Going on the ground with Eckler. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
180. Right 54. Get that quarterback. Hey, Rocket. Do.
Wide, get wide.
Check. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 80 weapon.
Check. Crunch.
49. Check.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Check 390. 190.
Check. Watch 54. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Jammer.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen 28 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 50, check 50.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. On 3rd down, Mariota. And finding Pruitt. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Throw it, Mariota. And he finds his target. It's sharp.
Let's go. Let's go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I got one. Kill, kill, kill.
One.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
52's the mark, boy. 52.
Watch the slip. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Say.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. This one caught by Davis. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
52's the mark. Right here.
Now Mariota on 4th down. And that's caught by Smith. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up 2nd and goal. at the 6-yard line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Long.
Ship. Back. General. Back. Check. Lucky. No.
A 2nd down run with Lewis. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
You got it. You got it.
Check 90.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Hey, Steve 6.
On the ground with a tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the curl. Check nickel.
On play action, Rivers. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Wesley Woodyard, he does a little bit of everything, and this time he gets the sack. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Rivers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, 1 set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Hey, exit.
Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Wait, 89.
3rd and long for Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
4th down, and on his Ty Long to punt. Adam Humphries deep for the Titans. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
It's caught by Davis.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose and picked up by the Chargers. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Keep it up, keep it up.
Red Delta!
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Badgley's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
52 by 52. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. By 52. Quit talking about it and bring it.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And this one's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mariota. They will find Davis. That's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 53 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Next to score, Titans 14, Chargers 10. Cody Parkey sets the kick.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Play action now. Rivers. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on third and long. Rivers in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Wesley Woodyard, his second sack of the night. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on fourth down.
Red! Hey, I want to go load it!
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Come on, boy. Hey, Mike 50, Charlie. Squeeze, double. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Check 57, let's go. 52, come on.
A second down throw here for Mariota. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it'll bring up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
52, Mike 52. Man, I got you. Check 26. Joker. Check 13.
One.
Motion. Reset.
And the blitz does come. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
They come out here in the eye.
Watch tight end.
Three.
Tight end's right. Hey.
Three.
Check 24. He's checking. Crash.
One.
Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
One.
52's the mic. I got you, boy. New Mike 52.
Let's set a tone, fellas.
They just get the play off. Now Mariota escaping the pressure right. And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
Check 52. Bang, 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 bang.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. And even 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Zero. Hey, high 7. Behind.
Rivers hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Rivers on the money, complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 43 yards, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Mariota now to throw on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. A first down carry for Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Now Mariota. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On first down, Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Mariota. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
Following the interception here, Rivers. Well, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rivers. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's Rivers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Rivers to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Allen, the intended receiver.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Check three.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. Now Lewis here on first down. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Now Parkey for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.